Hey everyone, welcome to another solo video with Gavdolf from the VA Holes. Today I am going to play Satisfactory. It just recently came out with its full 1.0 launch, and even more recently got updated to its 1.1 version. So I'm really excited to play this. I tried recording this once before, but the video did not come out well whatsoever, so it was basically unusable. So let's try this again. New game. I've never actually done any of these other ones. I have played the game before, but yeah, just for this, there's no way I'm doing anything else. Let's just call it after the channel. Why not? No, I'm not gonna skip the intro. Start game. Yeah. Oh, I love this intro.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion.
I wonder if any of that is of any importance.
I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial
Let's watch some
directory
TV.
and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated.
Oh.
And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit.
Okay.
Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
Okay, I guess we're just not going to talk about it. Shit.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1.
Oh god.
Beginning error.
Oh fuck.
Drag within acceptable parameters.
Help! I want my mom!
Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute.
Deploying.
Deploying backup parachute.
There it is, the backup parachute.
Skipping parachute.
Oh,
Landing
okay.
phase begun.
Fantastic.
Activating retro propulsion.
Sweet Jesus. Oh, that reminds me of the ride at Disney. The one with all the G-force. I forget what it is. I don't know.
Touchdown.
It's like a spaceship simulation, isn't it?
Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal.
Yay!
Pioneer. Acceptable.
Oh, acceptable for now. Hell yeah. My little tool. Nothing quite like a man and his tools.
You are the
Or
third
woman.
in your
Actually.
region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, ABB, in the binary system of Akicha.
Oh. I'm never gonna remember that.
Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
Oh, nice. There's no screen tearing either. That's good.
First contact
I feel like I
safety
know where we
tools
are,
supplied
based on-
due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to
what
Fixit
is
procedure and equip the Fixit Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Yellow slug. Wait, I think I know exactly where we are. Oh my god. Tab to open inventory. Then I do...
Next objective. Dismantle the drop pod. Fixit Incorporated.
I
is
already did
cost-effective
that,
and efficient.
Ada.
We do not waste. The drop
Ooh.
pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of
Damn.
the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Ooh, food.
Next objective. Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron,
Give me a minute,
the
Ada.
assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Oh, I want to get up there. I guess I can't yet.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences.
Fair enough.
Store this potential resource
All
for
right, you
later
know what?
use.
Let's go ahead and just scan. Hi. Oh, okay. Super close. Good. What is this? Is this sulfur? Yeah. Why not?
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate Fixit helmets
say that
are
again.
of such high quality.
Oh.
Store this potential resource for later use.
Howdy. Oh, shit, you sent that way up. Yeah, you better run. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Mercer sphere.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M.
Ow.
Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each
Seriously?
sphere emits a unique signal and will require study to determine local application. Store it for later use.
Sticks. Oh,
Samples of
limestone.
unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a
Oy.
stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Preserve the remains for later study.
I am tempted to turn her off if I can. However, I don't want to deprive you guys of some of the interesting things that she says. A lot of what she says is not all that interesting, but she's kind of like a comedic AI, not on purpose, but like she has some like sarcastic moments, and it's really funny. Yeah, I was gonna say earlier, I think actually the main character, I don't know how to show it, but I think, oh wait, duh. I think the main character is female. Or has female sex characteristics. I feel like I'm just obliterating this area for no reason. What was I doing? This. The thing on the left. Sure, let's go. Oh my god. 300, 270, 383. There was that one, 214. That one seems to be the closest. And yeah, since I have played this game before, a lot of what I'm going to be doing is either skipping over stuff, or ignoring Ada, or... yeah.
Potential edible collected. Interrupting previous message for higher priority message.
That's a good idea, Ada.
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future
you.
progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fixit does not pay by the kilometer. Samples of new alien species acquired.
Indeed.
Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Whoa. What is with this archway? The hell? Oh. Ew. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Oh. Wonder what's over there. Oh! Oh, is that a wreckage? I almost jumped right off this place. The fuck is that? Alright, alright. I need to focus. Go the whole episode without doing shit. Okay. Hub. I wonder where a good place for the hub is. This is going to be quite interesting. Because something I'm going to do that I didn't do in my first playthrough, or not doing in my original playthrough, is I'm actually going to build a factory, or attempt to. Oh man, there's like a ton of arches over there. Yeah, I haven't done too much exploration in my game. So even still, there's so much of the game I still have yet to see, which is incredible. But I think the iron ore's up here. Whee! Oh, okay, just a divot. Ooh, copper? Hello. Oh, okay, I jumped way too early. Come here, you. Yeah. Give me your hog remains. This is either We Will Rock You or dun, 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 Jingle Bells? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Sounds like a slow version of Jingle Bells. Well, if that's copper ore, where's the iron ore? Oh, over here. Oh, so this is a great place for the base. And there's limestone right there? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay. And I guess I'll do the hub here. I'll do it this way because I know there's a door that gets built on this side.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
You got it. Yeah. A lot of these parts are what I'm going to end up cutting out, is all the hand crafting, because I can literally just press space and toggle the craft and it'll just go on for as long as it's gonna go. Okay, now iron rod. Oh damn, that goes fast. Okay. Upgrade the hub. Oh. Done.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
20 and 10. Okay. Oh, I need more iron. Whee! Which is over this way. Oh god, it's one at a time. We'll start with that. But yeah, welcome to whatever the planet name that she was, that she said earlier is. This is one of the main planets of Satisfactory. And sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once, and that's not working. Okay, well this goes. So, Satisfactory is a game where you, as you saw, crash land on a planet, and then you use those resources to make shit. Build a factory, survive, all of the above. And actually, I'm curious to know if they say this in, like, the, oh, holy shit. Hello, wall.
Hub upgrade 2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 3.
So at first it makes it seem like this is like your job and this is just what you do. And I don't know if it shows this in like the trailers or anything, but your true main objective, the true reason you're sent out into space into this planet, is to send resources back to Earth to save humanity. And you'll see how that's done relatively quick. Okay, 20 of those, 20 of those. Oy vey. So, I was talking to one of my friend's brothers, and he was like, oh, how many smelters do you have? Because, you know, you can mine the ore using a machine, and then you can have those ores sent straight into a smelter to turn it into ingots instead of having to do everything by hand. And he's like, how many smelters do you have? And I'm like, let me count real quick. Well, I have 2 for iron and 1 for copper, so 3. And he's like, no, not how many, like, systems of smelters you have, like, how many smelters you have in total. And I'm like, yeah, I have 1 structure, 1 smelter for the iron, 2 for iron, 1 for copper. And he goes, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I can't really manage more than that. Plus, I mean, it makes plenty of materials. And he was like, that is ridiculously inefficient. I'm like, how do you mean? And he goes, you should have at least like 30. I'm like, why would I do that? And he's like, because the more of them you have, the more things you can make. I mean, the whole purpose of the game is to create stuff, and so the more ability you give yourself to make things, the faster the game goes. I'm like, I mean, I guess that's fair, but then you also have your power grid, and you know, you can only your power grid can only handle so much. And I mean, and he was telling me that he didn't even have, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I don't know. He was like, you know what, I can't talk to you right now. I'm like, what? He's like, I can't believe you're serious. Like, I can't believe you only have 3 smelters. Like, that doesn't make sense. I can't talk to you right now. And he gets up and leaves, and I'm like, damn, bro found out I had 3 smelters and fucking hates me now. He doesn't actually, but I don't know. I thought it was funny. But in reality, I mean, it makes sense in theory, but I don't see how that's really manageable. Because, like I said, you can only do so much with that. You can only manage so many of them. Put that away, put that away. But who knows, maybe I'll try that for this playthrough, and since I don't have it in the other one, maybe I'll try and see what it's like to just have more smelters available. I mean, it might be a mess, it might work great. The great thing about this game is it's pretty damn easy to construct and deconstruct, and you get all your materials back when you deconstruct stuff, and it's rather fair. There isn't a lost cost, if you will, for... Oops, probably shouldn't have done that. Wasn't paying attention. Whatever. Make it an even 30. You don't really lose anything for deconstructing stuff. It all goes back into your inventory.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero-waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error.
Whoa.
Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4.
I like to put the gold nuts on it. Y'all know why. Women's Day helmet. Oh, that's neat. We can do it. Bobblehead. Neon. That's pretty neat. I hope that doesn't like bog down the game at all. Okay, that's pretty fun. Oh, you like that? Okay. All right. If you like that, I'll keep it. Sure. It's not like I can see it. It's not like it makes a difference. I guess we'll start the fourth one. Holy crap. Can I? Yes, equipment workshop. Okay. Oh, but I need more. Oh my god. Okay. So now we can make the equipment workshop, which I guess I'll just put here. That feels like it's crooked as fuck. Oh no, it's fine. It's whatever. No one's gonna notice. I'm not gonna notice. What are you talking about? Okay. Portable miner. Ooh, a Xeno Zapper. Oh, cool. I have just enough. I mean, that was on purpose. I meant to do that. Totally. What just happened? Okay. Anywho. Tab. Talk to myself like a child. Oh, wait, this is a Xeno Zapper. Oh. Why would I make another one? Okay. A miner! Mouse button. Yippee! This is impure, so is it going to be slower than, like... Is this one, like, pure, for example? Is this one sparkling? No, it still says impure. Okay, I don't know if there's a difference, really. C? Yeah, C to crouch. Hello! Nice. Grab all. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is a nice spot. Like, look at that vista. Isn't that just so fucking wallpaper-esque, if that makes sense? I feel like I ruined my view, though. Well, it doesn't take much to get back out. Man, is that all explorable? That's crazy. I've basically only been in like 3 areas, like 3 biomes. That's just wild. Limestone. Gimme. There we go. Concrete. Only need 10. But I mean, limestone doesn't get turned into anything else, so I may as well just turn it all into the concrete. Or as much as possible. Here, put it in. Well, that's still mining copper, or iron. Where's the copper deposit? Or copper vein, whatever they call it. Oh, see, this one says mining copper ore normal. The other one says impure for iron, and that's 1 at a time. This one's 2 at a time. So does that mean if I put a miner here, it's going to come out 2 at a time? So it's going to be, like, even faster production? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I mean, at the very least, there's 2 iron deposits or whatever here. 2 iron veins. It's almost nighttime. Another portable miner. Put this on the copper. Yep. Yep. Power slug over there. There's another power slug there, but it's covered, surrounded by poison gas. This is so cool that you can see this happening in real time. Yippee! Wow, it was exactly enough. Well, in terms of sets of 2.
Hub upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Damn. It's really said if you don't understand this, you're fucking useless. Take out of these. I wonder where would be a good spot to start. What is red over there? I wonder where would be a good place to start the factory. I guess maybe over here, and then I can have everything, all the miners here, and just lead over to the factory? Maybe? Mayhaps? Perchance? Could start it here. Build out that way. Nice flat area. Damn. Oh, look at that thing all destroyed up there. That's crazy. Oh yeah, it's crazy. Oh, is that a... oh god, what do you call it? Summer sloop? Well... if I can make these... oh, I'm missing materials. Awesome! Never mind. Well, if I can make it over there, I can get that power slug. Well, once I can effectively build conveyor belts, you can basically use them as stairs or ladders or escalators. Yay! Escalators! You know, it's really interesting. This game can be so exciting, so chill, and so nerve-wracking all at the same time. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is iron ore normal. Oh, shit. Get over here, you. Put you in this other one so you're twice as fast. Yep. Oh, I did not jump. Awesome. Oh, damn, there's two back here. Is this one also normal? It is. No, not what I wanted. Oy vey. Oy vey. Aw. He's so cute. Go, buddy, go. 40 per minute. Nice. Looks like a natural extension. That's funny. You know, for the first recording of this, I wasn't sure what the issue was between, you know, me having the game on too high of a performance, thinking like OBS couldn't handle it, or I had no idea what the issue was. I honestly thought it was the game just being on too high of a setting. And just in case I did end up lowering it, just because I figured it'd be easier for recording, no matter, even if it's the game or OBS. But I did mess around a little with OBS's settings, and I realized the bit rate was super low. It was at like 10, I think it was 10K? I want to say 10K, kilobytes per second. If I'm saying that wrong. I might be saying that wrong. Ada's gonna talk now. Go on, Ada.
Upgrade 5, power expansion, completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 6.
Okay. Already forgetting what I was saying. Oh, so I whacked up OBS's bit rate, and that seemed to improve it a lot. There was that, and then there was something else. I think it wasn't using my GPU as support for the recording for some reason, and so I had it start doing that, and that seemed to help a bit more. I don't know. I was just confused in general as to why it was doing that. But hopefully this, yeah, because it was like I would stand still and everything would look fantastic, and then I would move and everything would look like dog shit. So if any of you guys could give me any tips, that would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, I think I have it handled for the most part. What am I doing? I am connecting you to you, which I shouldn't do. I should just get a I should make a power pole. Power pole extend. Yeah, because this is the funky part. So let me make an iron rod. Or some iron rods, I should say. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, power pole. Or I guess I can just do this. Start with that here. Connect you to this as well to get you on the grid and going. Connect you to this, and that's already 3 out of 4 for this thing. So I'll probably just connect this. I'll just make another power pole. But this, yep, is mining the iron ore. I'm actually just gonna. There was also a term my friend's brother told me that, like, when you do this, priming, force priming, something like that. Okay, so there's that, and then this is what he was talking about with the smelters, like, not to just have the one, which I guess is fair, actually, now that I think about it, because your miner is going to create way more ore than your smelter can smelt, if I'm not mistaken. And now I'm trying to think, do I want to go ahead, can I even make platforms yet? Logistics, organization, no, I can't. So let's just put the smelter up here. Oh, nice. And it can tell you if it's lined up, which I love. I didn't discover that until well after I had started my original game, and like I stopped playing for a long ass time because I was in school, and then I started back up. And I was like, holy shit. You can just line them up? It was either that or it was just an update between then and between the 2 times. But yeah, the part that still confuses me is making sure that you have enough power being produced. I mean, you can always just build as much as you need to have as much power as possible. Or as necessary, I should say. But I don't know, then you have to keep them all fueled, and it just seems like such a pain in the ass. Power line. I don't have any cable. Okay, now I have some cable. So I don't want to attach it directly because then I have no other way to connect the grid. So I think I'm just gonna plop this here. And then go this way. And luckily these conveyor belts. Oh, I went to make the plates and then I didn't make the plates. Luckily the conveyor belts power themselves and they don't need to be on the grid even if you are just using them out and about in the world. Like even if they're not connected to anything. Okay. Conveyor belt. Let's go. And then what do I want to make with this? Oh, duh, iron ingot. I was thinking this was a constructor, not a smelter. Yeah, and then this is like force priming, because I don't feel like doing all of that by hand. Let's see, so there's that and that. Okay, and now then the smelter. That's cool. I love that you can see all these processes take place. It's so amazing. Like, you can see that the miner is in the ground. You can see that everything gets moved in. And it's like the actual thing. It's not just like a general game object. And then you can actually see this working. And there's something called overclocking, where you use the power slugs to make crystals, and then you can upgrade these. And it will actually move faster when it's overclocked. Or overcharged, one of the two. So now this is making ingots. So something else that's interesting that I learned to pay attention to is this is producing 60 per minute. This is only using 30 per minute. So this is putting out double what this can use. So I guess that would be an example of when you would want to either split it into another one so that it's even and you're getting the most out of it, or you would just overcharge this and get more per minute out of it. And aside from that, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. We can make a constructor once I have a couple of reinforced plates, which I have not even touched. Can I put anything in here? I'm not done with any of this. Okay. I don't like to put random bits in just because I like to have the even amount or the flat amount and just put it all in at once. Just so I don't know, for some reason that makes me think of like jagged edges in my brain. Because it's better to just have it all done at once than to have to do the math every single time you dump a little bit in. It would be cool if the hub had like an intake so that you could put a conveyor belt straight into the hub. I mean, it's slightly unnecessary because then you would need a bunch of intakes, or you'd have to keep changing what it's taking. That's awesome that the iron rods make 4 screws and it's not super tedious. Not like making 2 wire from 1 ingot and then using 2 wire to make 1 cable. So basically 1 cable is a whole ingot. Oh, I just made 4 of those. Whoops. Whatever. I'm gonna need it for the copper. For the capper. Let's go with the constructor. Line that baby up. Nice. Conveyor belt. I need more plates. I know I should just make a ton. I don't feel like sitting there for too long right now. Let's go ahead and do this and this. This is the part that kind of annoys me, is that when you extend a power pole from another power pole, that's already 1 connection. So we only have 3 left that you can use, but you're gonna end up moving, like connecting that power line or power pole to another power pole. So 2 of the connections are already used for power poles, and then you can only use 2 other connections for actual machines. That annoys me to no end. Should I just make the plates? Well, I can't make the screws because that requires rods, and then to make these would make no sense because that's not even that. Yeah, let's just make the plates, because the plates at least I use constantly, and they're a little more difficult to make. So see, now I'm taking 30 per minute, and I'm producing 20 per minute. And it might seem weird because it's 3 iron ingots and 2 iron plates, but it's still an equivalent ratio, 10 to 1, 10 to 1. But this isn't. This is a 3 to 2 ratio. If I overclock this, then I'm pretty sure the ratio remains the same, and it just becomes that it generally takes more in, or uses more, and produces more. So I wonder if there is a way to get those even. Because this one's using 30 per minute. This one's putting out 30 per minute. Or, no, that's not the problem. The problem isn't getting these to be even, it's just getting this and this to be even, which it is. So that's fine. Some of the issue right now is that this is, yeah, still way higher than this, but it's whatever. I don't have a splitter just yet, so it's fine. So I can do that. I could just make this whole setup a second time over there and make like the rods. I think I'm just gonna focus on doing the copper though right now. Grab, pick up. Let's make a miner. Oh, I need some more plates. If I'm gonna build my... Get out of here. Build my factory, I guess... So, geez. Or that way? Somewhere? Then this is still fine to go out like that. But this, I should probably... maybe I'll just... go out like this for now. And then use a smelter, which I need rods for. And something else you can see here is you can see... Oh shit. Okay. So you can see your consumption, the amount of power being consumed on the grid. Your max consumption, the maximum amount of power that's going to be consumed if all machines are on the grid are running. The production, the amount of power being produced on this grid, and the capacity shows the maximum amount of power this grid can supply. So here's the other thing, is now I'm going to have to do this. Bring it... Actually, let me just make as many as I possibly can, just in case. What the hell is that? What is that highlighting? What the hell? There's a segment there, this... What is that? Okay, I guess that means I can go through that somehow? Does this break? Oh my god, it does. There's something down there. Oh my god. Well, alrighty then. Let's not mess with that just yet, so I don't break my ankles. I guess I'll just put it here for now. I'll overthink it. And then bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully my power grid doesn't shut down. Put a smelter here. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of wire. Okie dokie. This is what I'm confused about, is like, does this just produce as much power as it needs? Yeah, okay. So it's not gonna, I mean, that makes sense. It's not gonna produce more power than it can possibly put out. Max consumption, the consumption, what it's producing, and then the capacity. So I can go up to 40 megawatts. So I have plenty of room. It's not like these two touching each other is a bad thing. It's only if I get up to the capacity. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I was just like, when I was playing it the first time around, I was just so confused. I kind of just didn't bother. So every time my power went out, I was like, oh, well, it's either fuel or I need more power machines or generators. So I would just make more generators. There was one point I had like 7 biomass burners. It was ridiculous. I mean, that's probably still going to happen here. Smelter. Constructor. Constructor. What other object? Okay, so this will be wire. Go for it, buddy. What? Oh my god, did I not hook this up to power? Oh, I didn't hook it up to power. What they have out. Okay, so this 60 per minute is using 30 per minute, producing 30 per minute. This is using only 15 per minute and producing 30 per minute. That's crazy. Muy interesante. What? Oh, it's probably out of fuel. Let's pick up some leaves. I know wood burns better, but the leaves are just so much more abundant. I mean, I can get a little bit of wood from these leaves. I guess the best place would be back in that forest. There you go. Yeah. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I ain't tangling with that. With this little fucking Xeno Zapper. Making sure he ain't following me. Would be the end of all of us. Doom. Could you imagine? I don't know, maybe there's some kind of explosive I can get. Hello there. Anywho. I don't know. It's like you explore in the beginning to find resources, and then you make your base, and then you're kind of stuck there for a long-ass time. And then once you start getting a good amount of stuff automated, and then it starts taking a while for the amount that you need to get made, that's like when you're able to start exploring again. Ta-da! Upgrade 6 done.
Hub Upgrade 6, Landing Platform Hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It Pioneer.
Yay.
Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate Project Assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fixit recommends getting to work.
Holy crap. I completely forgot how much the space elevator requires. Good lord. Okay, well, I have the plates being made right now. I have the copper ore being made. I have concrete, well, I have limestone being uprooted. Screw it. I'm just gonna make another one of these so that I can make another one for over here. Another miner. Spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby. Smelter. This is probably full. Yeah, full. This one's not full. Just for a second. Oh my god. I need my copper ore. I mean copper wire. Well, there we go. So I'll just put one of these out here. Connect you to this. You to this. Actually, let's do this. Smelter. Smelter? I hardly know her. See, how can you tell me that that's in line when it's clearly not in line? There you go. Ironing it. No power. No power. Power. Need cable. No power. Connect you to you. Let's go ahead and make a constructor, but I need some more reinforced fucking plates. Ooh, yeah, biomass, just in general. It's fantastic. I think it burns better than wood. I can make it, and there's no difference between biomass from leaves and biomass from wood. It's just a different recipe for the same thing. Pretty sure it burns better than wood. Ooh, look at that. That burns way better. Let's see if it burns better than wood, though. Let's see. Wood. Oh. I think it burns as good as wood. It says 9 seconds. Still. Oh no, wood burns in 5 seconds. Nice. A good bit better than wood. Okay, so I'll just turn the rest of this into biomass. Let me make some concrete first. I like that you can open your inventory and move at the same time. There's just such little, like, quality of life things that this game has that are just so nice. However, I will say, usually, when you're in your inventory, your movement usually just becomes, like, how you, navigate the inventory, but not in this game. Let's go ahead and make, yeah, this just makes it so efficient. You can move and do stuff. Let's make the miner, and it's gonna, the factory's gonna be out this way eventually, so let's just do one of these. Let's just put it that way for now. And I don't need a smelter, I need a constructor, which means, yet again, I need more reinforced plates. And let's take this bad boy and do this. Let's go ahead and make that constructor. And the reason I'm going straight from miner to constructor is because you don't smelt the limestone to get concrete, you just make the concrete out of the limestone. And so this should be, this is 30 per minute. This is 30 limestone per minute. Oh, this is interesting. 30 limestone per minute. Oh, because this is impure, yeah. 30 limestone per minute, and this is using 45. Oh shit. Oh well. This is gonna end up making some and then having to wait a little bit for the next amount. But it's whatever. And eventually you can get these like exoskeleton I wanna say boots, but they're just like leg exoskeleton enhancements. And they're so awesome because it lets you move faster, like automatically. And then it also allows you to jump higher, like a lot higher. Almost like it's just straight up 0G. Which I think is why I keep jumping, because I'm like, I'm used to just jumping these huge distances. Because the jumping in this game is like, you can kind of tell that you don't have any resistance in the air, or less resistance than on the ground. So when you're just like moving fast and then you jump, it just feels like you're going much farther than when you're running. And who knows, I could be completely delusional, and that could not be the case. And it's just fun to do. I need more cables. Bum 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 bum. Is that actually straight? This seems straight. Yeah, that's not straight. This is straight. Why don't you line up? Oh, there it goes. No. Oh, whatever. Can't be that far off. Yeah. You're going to make iron rods. Yippee! No power. Fair enough. I can either take it from here or take it from here. I think I'll just take it from... And then I can just make another power pole off of this if need be. It's so pretty. Wood. Power slug. They're everywhere. And now I have conveyor belts. And plenty of plates. Should be able to get some. Time to get some power slug. Power slug. Let's get some power slug. Oh, I see some of the sparkles. It's up here, right? Yeah. So let's do this and make sure I'm not falling off of anything. We can go right up here. Ta-da! Oh. Nice. Oh god.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay. Oh, there's one up there, one over there, one right there. Holy shit. Oh, some enemies. Limestone. Is this? That's still impure. Okay. Let's see. Because I don't think a conveyor belt will be able to make it that steep. Whoa. Actually, can I just? No. Let's try doing something like this. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. No, come on. Maybe if I just go farther back. Surface is too uneven. Oh, come on, I just saw it. There it is. Wahahaha. I like that if you walk with the conveyor, you move faster. And that the opposite is true if you walk against it. That's so interesting. Okay, so there's one there, one there, one over there. Holy crap. I keep thinking of the song Soda Pop from K-Pop Demon Hunters. I don't know if I'm allowed to sing it. I keep wanting to hum it. I don't know, I was already singing a couple of other songs. But only little tidbits. Slug. Damn, these slugs are gorgeous. Interesting. Huh? Oh, hey. Get some more biomass. Hello. Hello, lizard doggo. Pet, 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 pet. It's a very fun sound. Oh, you're just going back to my base, so I'm just gonna follow you. How do you know where I live? I think can you tame these? I have no idea, actually. I don't know if you can actually tame these, if you can, like, feed them anything. Oh! Oh my god, I thought you were gonna fall. Where are you going? Oh. Okay, there you go. The chase continues. Oh! Here, if I go over here, will you turn around to try and run? Oh, look how cute! Yeah, you will. Okay. Okay, bye. Whoa. I don't think I've ever had the things that fly in the sky get that close to me before. God, so close. Ah, so if everything was on, my max consumption is already 48, which is above my capacity. So that means I need to build another biomass burner, which I can do. Which I think I'll just put. It's back here. Pick this up. I could just tuck it here. I feel like that'd be a little messy, but... I guess that works. that, and then no connections. So let's go ahead and make that connection. Right here. Why not? Now my capacity is 70 megawatts. So this one produces 30 megawatts and eats the biomass in 6 seconds, while the other one, well, these are 20 megawatts and 9 seconds. Finally, enough. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Launch the pod. Yay.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Okay. I think I'm actually gonna do field research next. Only because I want to be able to do the power crystals. So 300. Do I have any of this? Oh, I have this. Hello? Go in. Oh, the pod hasn't returned yet. Duh. Oh, sounds like it's coming back. This is cool. You can actually watch it re-enter. That's so cool. Okay, let's do that. Do I have enough to make... I need 300. I don't have enough for that. We can make another constructor to make the screws. Hello? Screws. Okay. Just for now, I'm just going to do that straight to that. Because from here on out, I think I'm going to start working on that factory. Might start the factory in the second episode, or maybe I'll start the base in this. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're about to we'll find out together. Okay, we've got the plates. Now we're going to finish up these screws. Oh, went way past it. And we're done with the screws. Field research, let's go. So that
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all
Nice.
notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Well, if it's in my contract, then I guess I have to do it. I don't have enough, do I? Nope. Of course, as I make enough copper, or wire, or cable, as I make enough cable, I don't have enough wire, copper wire. Gimme. Here, you can have this. In that case, now I can just make them out. I think I'm just gonna have it stick out from here, like so. Which Neat. I can take my power slugs. And I think my animal stuff. And the whatever the hell this is. And I think this as well. The sulfur. Wait. Whatever. It looks a little weird. Alien megafauna. Start research. Takes a few seconds. Nice.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Interesting.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances.
Interesting.
Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration. Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for Fix-It coupons at the Awesome Sync. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
It's the only on this planet.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner.
Ooh.
Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent
What the
alien
fuck?
life. While Fix-It has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
That was actually creepy. That actually gave me chills. Holy shit.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. Your enthusiasm for saving the day has been noted. Your attitude has also been noted.
Yeah, if you skip her or, like, make her do too many things at once, she gets snippy. Which I think is hilarious. Overclocking. Okay, I'm gonna make... I think I can make, yeah, power shard now. Just in case, I'm just gonna make the one. So I think this requires... No, it doesn't. What is this? Scannable object power slugs. But I can do this. Seriously? There. Hell yeah.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output
Let's
speed.
go.
Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Yeah. Now I can show you guys this. So this is the clock speed, so I can put in a power shard. So if you look for now, it's at the way it is, 40 per minute. So it uses 10 of these per minute, and it creates 40 per minute. I can increase it, which puts this up to 15 being used per minute, and this goes up to 16 being made per minute. It was pretty neat. But I'm not going to use it for that, because screws are so easy to make that that's just not necessary. Well, it needs 300 of that, so we'll do that. And what was this asking for? For this. Nice.
Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static.
Neat.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Nice. Okay, so if I want to make a good example of these power shards, this produces 60 per minute. This uses 30 per minute. So if I wanted to, 45, I could go all the way up to 60 and then it's producing 60 per minute. But if this is making 60 per minute, this is only using 15 per minute. So that's not necessary. So I'm making 30 per minute. This is using 15. So this is something that I should overclock. So 22.5, 30. So now this is using all 30 per minute. This is putting out 30 per minute. And you can actually see it's actually moving faster than that one. And that's so cool. And then this light turns white instead of green. So now that's making 30 per minute, and this is only using, oh, this is only using 10 per minute. So even still, that's not necessary. Yeah. Okay. Whee! I don't know why it does that. The bugging out edges. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, this is making 30 using 15. Making 30 using 45, that's what I meant. 15 more. So this needs to be overclocked to meet that demand. There we go, 45 per minute. There. Now it's properly balanced. Yeah, I think I'll save the factory building for next time. Either that or maybe I'll do a little bit off screen. Like, at least just putting the structure together in general. I would like to show you guys how I'm organizing the factory, at least. Because I'll start here with like a base. Not sure how big it's going to be yet. But then there's going to be, you know, multiple levels, blah, blah, blah. That'll go across from here to Timbuktu. Oh yeah, this big fella. Man, I can't believe it's been this long. And I have not seen one of you yet. I mean, kind of saw one of you earlier, but it's like a whale penguin thing. I don't know. They had fun. They must have had fun making this creature. But it's not hostile. I won't hurt it right now. Oh. Well then. Why don't you just point me out like that? Fucking call me out. But I just want to finish this milestone. So there's 9. Oh, interesting. What phase? Interesting. Phase 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Interesting, huh? I didn't really realize that. But yeah, there's 9 tiers. And there's no way I'm doing a tier an episode. That would just be insane. Because some of these tiers get so dense with these, and they require so many resources, there's just no way. I'll probably be able to do like the first 3 or 4 tiers in a single episode, but yeah, because like in this one I was able to do tiers 0 and 1, or I'm hoping to. Okay, wrong button. Let's do that and send it. Nice.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Thanks, Ada. Then I'm just gonna fill these up. And that'll be that. Yeah, that way I don't have to worry about it when I come back. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. So yeah, just as I was saying, for the plan, we did tiers 0 and 1 today. Tier 2... maybe I'll be able to do all of tier 2 in the next episode. Maybe. That'd be interesting. But yeah, having to make 50 of these iron plates, I'll have to automate that, and I'll end up having to reorganize all of this, because I'll end up tearing this stuff down and just moving it into the factory itself and blah blah blah. But that'll be all episode 2 stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me get up here and show you guys some pretty vistas. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This was Satisfactory. Not all of it, of course. Can't wait to get more to you next Wednesday. Make sure you to do the things. Do all the things. Can't make you, but it'd be lovely if you did so. And have a good one. See you next week. Bye.